Hey everyone, welcome back to the Englify Daily Podcast.
It's time to improve yourself through real, everyday conversations
Yeah.
and actually have a lot of fun while doing it.
Yep. Absolutely.
You can do shadowing with us or just listen, whether you're stuck in traffic, cooking dinner, or just relaxing right now. This is going to be your perfect moment to grow. You're about to hear natural English, real stories, and powerful lessons that can truly change how you feel about learning. I'm Parvin, and today we're making this episode both useful and super enjoyable.
Yes, let's go. And I'm Saiful. Parvin, can I just say, these studio lights are way too bright today. It feels like we're recording inside the sun.
Saif, every single time the lights are perfect, you turn into a Hollywood director. You really love a bit of drama, don't you?
Hey, I'm just setting the vibe. But seriously, guys, today's topic is really important, and I think it's going to help so many of you. We're talking about the fear of failure and why it quietly holds so many of us back from trying new things.
Exactly. This is something a lot of English learners know very well. You want to speak English confidently, start a new habit, or take a risk. But that fear of messing up stops you before you even begin.
Totally. For me, this hit hard last year when I decided to learn public speaking. Every time I thought about it, my brain went straight into panic mode. What if I mess up? What if people laugh? What if I'm just not good enough?
I completely understand that. Years ago, when I was learning English, I was terrified of saying the wrong thing. I would rehearse sentences perfectly in my head, then freeze completely when it was time to speak. It felt safer to stay quiet than to risk failing.
Yeah, fear of failure tricks us into thinking it's protecting us from embarrassment. But honestly, it's just keeping us stuck in the same place.
Exactly. Fear isn't really about the failure itself. It's about what we think it says about us. We connect our worth to success, so every mistake feels like proof we're not good enough.
But here's the good news. We can break free from it. Today, we're going to look at the habits that make this fear stronger, and then share much better habits that help us move forward with confidence.
Yes! Let's start with the bad habits first. Habit number 1 that makes fear worse: avoiding challenges. We keep saying, I'll wait until I'm ready, or I'll try when I feel more confident. But waiting only makes the fear grow bigger.
Habit 2. Obsessing over the worst case scenario. Our brain loves creating these dramatic disaster stories. Forgetting everything, getting judged, never improving.
Exactly. Habit 3. Comparing ourselves to others who seem perfect. You watch someone speaking fluent English on YouTube and think, I'll never reach that level.
And habit 4. Treating every small mistake like a massive failure, instead of seeing it as a normal, healthy part of learning.
But here's the exciting part, everyone. We don't have to stay stuck with these bad habits. Today, we're also sharing 4 powerful habits that will help you overcome the fear of failure and finally move forward.
Yes, let's change the weather here. Habit number 1 to fight back. Start before you feel ready. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, take tiny, brave actions every single day. Speak English even if it's not perfect. Record yourself for just 1 minute. The more you do it, the smaller the fear becomes.
Exactly. I love this one. For me, it was starting to speak English with strangers on language apps, even when I was scared. The first few times were messy, but every time I did it, I felt a little stronger.
Habit number 2. Reframe failure as feedback. Tell yourself, this isn't failure, this is practice. Every mistake is actually teaching you something valuable. Your brain learns best when it's allowed to make errors.
That's so true. Years ago, I started telling myself, it's okay to sound weird, I'm learning. And that small mindset shift changed everything for me.
Habit number 3. Celebrate your progress, not perfection. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what did I try today? What went a little better than before? Even small wins deserve a high five. This trains your brain to focus on growth instead of fear.
I do this every day. And you know what? It feels amazing. When you start noticing your own progress, the fear of failure loses its power.
And finally, habit 4. Practice self-compassion. Talk to yourself like you would talk to a good friend. If you mess up, don't say, I'm so bad at this. Say, it's okay, I'm still learning, and I'm proud of myself for trying. Be kind to yourself. You deserve it.
Yes, self-compassion is the real game changer. When you stop beating yourself up, you suddenly have the courage to keep going.
So remember, fear of failure doesn't have to control your life. Every big success you admire started with someone who was also scared, but chose to try anyway.
Exactly. So here's your challenge for today. Pick just one thing you've been avoiding because of fear and take one small step toward it. Speak a little English out loud. Try something new. Anything. And when you do it, come back here and tell us in the comments. We read every single one and we celebrate with you.
That's right. We're in this together. And one more thing before we go. We really mean it when we say we're here for you. Drop anything in the comments below, anything at all. Your biggest fears, your struggles with English, or even if you're just feeling lonely and need a little support. I know exactly how it feels to be lonely in this world, and I promise you're not alone. We read every comment and we'll do our best to reply.
Yes, I still remember how grim and quiet Saif was when I first met him. Honestly, before I fell in love with him, I actually felt pity for him. But look at him now, full of energy and helping so many people. If you're going through a tough time, please don't stay silent. Write to us. We're rooting for you.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Englify It. If you enjoyed it and found it helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And remember, keep speaking, keep trying and keep growing. We'll see you in the next episode. You've got this.
You've absolutely got this. See you next time, everyone. Bye.